In this video, I will show you machine embroidery stitch types and how to fix stitch quality problems. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Darcy from Zdigitizing. Before we continue, guys, please make sure to subscribe to this channel for any upcoming videos. Embroidery is the art of decorative and beautiful designs on the fabric, and these designs are made with multiple stitches by the embroidery machine. The embroidery designs must have a pre-planned sequence containing multiple jump stitches, underlay stitches, satin stitches, fill, and outer edge stitches are used. These must be well known before doing embroidery work. Machine embroidery stitch types are a little bit confusing, and sometimes choosing the right stitch type can be a hassle for your project. By knowing the right stitch type, less time and thread trimming can be done. What is embroidery stitch? Embroidery stitches, also termed embroidery sewings, are one or multiple stitches to make designs on the fabric. Several machine embroidery stitch types are available, and each needle drop is considered the number of stitches for designs on fabric. If there are 500 stitches to be made on fabric, then 500 needles will be dropped onto the fabric. Basic machine embroidery stitch types. There are a lot of machine embroidery stitch types already fed in the software. Here are some of the most used stitches given below. Satin stitch. This stitch is also known as jump stitch, and it runs with a right-left rule. It is somehow the most used stitch among machine embroidery stitch types and gives neat and fine stitch work. It is best when you are embroidering a straight object of less than 1 centimeter in length. Straight stitch. Straight or running stitch is a basic of embroidery work. This kind of stitch will repeat the stitch line and can be greater in length and breadth. When you are going with a straight stitch, you may notice that single lines repeat and make thicker lines. This technique is mainly used to make thicker designs like logos or monograms. Fill stitch. Fill stitch or tatami stitch comprises lines from the straight or running stitch but are kept close to cover the entire surface. In short fill, the stitch is the same as a straight stitch but with thicker designs. These are made so that stitches look at the woven design, and that's why it is known as tatami, which is a Japanese word with the meaning of woven mats. Bean stitch. Bean stitches are stitches back and forth between any 2 points and are mostly used to outline the design. This gives a bolder and denser appearance than a straight stitch and requires fewer stitches than a satin stitch. Hence, this stitch is considered important in all machine embroidery stitch types. Zigzag stitch. Zigzag stitch somehow matches with satin stitch because of the left-right rule, but satin gives a straight line angle and zigzag stitch gives an angle-to-angle design. It is mainly used for embroidering the edges of the fabric to protect the corners or enhance the look. Underlay stitches. It is also one of the most important stitches among machine embroidery stitch types. Underlay stitches are being put down by the design stitches. These have much fewer, denser stitches made in the design and are placed in the opposite direction to the final stitches. Running stitch / walk stitch. Running stitch is among machine embroidery stitch types with a single stitch formed between 2 points. It is much like underlay or fill stitch and is used for outline work and giving details. Conclusion. Machine embroidery work is a neat and delicate artwork that has the ability to enhance the product beauty, and stitches that make designs are one of the most important things to learn while embroidering the products. Among all machine embroidery stitch types, satin stitch is preferable as it fills areas and is perfect stitch for medium and small sized areas. Do you need digitizing service for your embroidery machine with super fast turnaround and excellent quality? Just click the link below and get a free quote in less than 5 minutes. Hope it will be helpful for you guys. If there's any questions related to this video, you can simply ask in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And finally, thanks for watching.